Welcome back to I'm That Witch, Superstitions Edition.
Ooh, I like that it rhymes.
Oh.
Superstition edition.
Superstitions, a quiz deck on obscure beliefs and long-lost lore. I am so blessed to have Bridgette with me, testing my superstitions knowledge. According to the box, this material was taken from a Dictionary of Superstitions published by Oxford University. So you are more familiar with these. I have no idea what these questions are going to entail, but you're going to ask me and quiz me on different superstitions.
Yes.
And watch me fail horribly.
No, I feel like some of these, I would like to think some of these are maybe like ones that you've heard of that like we just don't think about. Like, I don't know, like how people are like, oh, a horseshoe is good luck, you know.
Break a mirror, 7 years bad luck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So surely some of them have to be like that. So.
Oh no. You're priming me for this. You're like, she's gonna mess up all of them.
No, I have full faith in you.
Okay.
I have full faith in you.
Let's see.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So, first superstition. What do bubbles on the surface of your tea signify?
Oh, the first thing I thought of was curdled milk, and that's not right. Bubbles on the surface of tea?
Yeah.
Someone's trying to poison me?
Honestly, I feel like that is the realistic answer, probably.
Yeah, like why would there be bubbles in my tea in the first place? So that's my thought.
It's poison. So bubbles on the surface of your tea mean that kisses or money are in your future.
Oh.
So we have a few examples here. One from 1831, bubbles upon tea denote kisses. In 1882, it says, if after the tea has been stirred a little foam remains on the surface, it means that money will soon be received by the person whose cup it is.
Ugh.
In 1923,
That's amazing.
Someone said bubbles in the middle of your cup, a sign of money coming, and bubbles at the side are a sign of kisses.
Man, I wish when I spilled figurative tea this happened to me, but I don't think it applies.
Doesn't know. I don't know, unless you're, I was gonna say, unless you're like spilling the tea that could lead to you getting some kind of inheritance or something.
I know.
Grandma,
I don't think it applies though.
Grandma, did you hear what our cousin did? Because like, I think that someone needs to be cut out of the will, honestly.
That's wild.
I would never. Superstition number 2. If you see a feather lying around, what should you do?
Oh. I feel like you're not supposed to pick it up. But that's just because when I grew up in the Northeast, you weren't supposed to pick up goose feathers because for whatever reason you get some kind of disease.
Yeah, my mom used to have to yell at me about that a lot because I always wanted to pick feathers up off the ground, and she'd be like, "You're gonna get bird flu."
Bird flu,
whatever.
yes. Okay, wait. So I've got to say, I've got to take a guess that you're not supposed to pick it up. So, don't know why. Why would you not? I would say disease, but what's the superstition? You're not supposed to pick it up because the bird will pick out your eyes like that movie Hitchcock.
The birds.
The birds.
The birds.
What's the real answer?
So you are supposed to pick it up. You're supposed to stick it upright into the soil. There are 2 references to this on the back here of this card. 1883, you should never pass a black feather lying on the ground without picking it up and sticking it upright in the soil. And in 1960, a reference says, if you see a feather and walk straight past it, you will have bad luck. You have to stick it up in the ground, then it will bring you good luck.
Oh. Well, yeah. I'll know that for next time.
I mean, from a scientific standpoint, we probably shouldn't be picking up. We probably will get bird flu or whatever disease comes from
whatever
bird feathers.
Avian disease there is.
But also, I would like to think I've gotten past the point in my life where I would put my hands on a feather and then immediately put my fingers in my mouth. You know, like I'll at least wash my hands.
You would think that.
Okay, all right. Okay, yeah, no, I'll give you that.
There was a study of how many times that someone touches their mouth throughout the day, and I was disgusted.
I literally just
we're literally touching our mouth right now.
I was like sitting here looking at you with my thumb like against my front teeth.
we're disgusting if you haven't figured out already.
At least I just washed my hands.
Let's not reveal any more of our secrets. Let's go on to the next one.
Okay. Number 3. Okay. This is a favorite of mine because I used to have a gap between my teeth before my braces, and almost everyone in my family also has the tooth gap. So, a gap between your front teeth indicates what?
Oh my gosh. All I can think about is now how models have the gap in their front tooth, and people love that. It's like what makes them different.
Yeah.
I feel
Tyra
like
Banks having people like get their gap widened.
What?
Do you remember on America's Next Top Model? There was one that she had her like go in and get her gap widened.
Oof. Very problematic show all around. I feel like it's a sign of maybe a sign of good health, wealth, higher status. Oh, I'm just shooting in the dark now.
Honestly, you're on the right track. So a gap between your front teeth indicates travel and prosperity in your life. This is brought up several times between like 1861 and 1964. But when the teeth are wide apart, it is a sign of being rich at a future time, or according to another interpretation of travel. The old women, and one from 1909 says, the old women say, watch well when the child has finished cutting its first teeth. For if there is a parting between the two front teeth to admit a sixpenny piece, he will have riches and prosperity through life. So speaking of putting things in your mouth, as I mentioned, I had a gap between my two front teeth prior to getting braces when I was like 13. A lot of people, my mom has a gap. I think her dad has a gap, and her mom might too. A lot of people in my family have the tooth gap. Mine was wide enough that I could stick a penny between.
Oh no!
Teeth.
You took that sixpence,
and I did.
Real serious.
I remember. I think I was with my cousin Savannah, and I was like, "Look at this!" And I'm between my two.
Oh no! Oh no!
How am I alive? This is why we vaccinate our children.
We all drink lead water, these chemicals.
Chewing the lead paint off of the windowsills and stuff.
Pika, eating lead chips. Man. Well, glad our brains are fully developed.
And not to mention the car seats in the 90s, though. Like, when my brother was born in 2014, and I saw his car seat, and then I like saw pictures of my car seat from when I was a child, I was like, how am I how did I live?
True.
If we got in an accident, where was my protection? My mom was like, I didn't have a car seat. I just slid around in the back seat without a seatbelt. Okay, that's not better. It's not better.
But an improvement. That's wild. So I'm on the right track. I'm not too far off.
Yeah, you got it.
Well, come back next time for few more superstitions in your future.
Yay, thank you.